Macau may be small, but it is brimming with all sorts of attractions, so we always recommend staying for at least 2 nights here. But which part of Macau should you choose? We'll discuss just that in this video, so don't go anywhere! Hey there, poor traveler, we are Vince and Josh, and we've been travel blogging for the past 14 years. Many travelers see Macau as a side trip from Hong Kong, but it is actually a worthy destination in its own right. It is an ideal base too. It is much cheaper and much easier to explore. It also has a globe of wonders to offer that it is impossible to see them all in just a day or two. So yeah, consider staying in Macau too, especially if you've explored Hong Kong before. But wait, before we tell you the best areas to stay in Macau, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, because we create a lot of informative and useful videos just like this. So tap the notification bell too so you won't miss any of our future uploads. If you're watching this on Facebook, we're on the road to 1 million followers, so like and follow this page as well. Okay, geographically, Macau is composed of 4 main districts. 3 of them have always been around. The Macau Peninsula, where the historical core of Macau is located, Taipa Island, where you'll find the airport and the Taipa village, and Coloan Island, the least developed and most laid back of the 3. In between Taipa and Coloan Islands is the 4th newly established area on reclaimed land, which is occupied mostly by hotels and gaming buildings. This is Cotai Strip. Yes, Cotai, a portmanteau of Coloan, Ko, and Taipa, Tai, Cotai. Spoiler alert, as early as now, I'm already revealing that out of these 4 major areas, 2 of them are what I believe to be ideal for tourists: the historic center in Macau Peninsula and the Cotai Strip. These 2 are packed with tourist spots and a wide selection of dining and lodging options, but they do appeal to very different types of travelers. So let's break them down, starting with the Cotai Strip. Macau is best known for its 5-star luxury hotels and resorts, and the biggest chunk of them are located along the Cotai Strip. I bet that when you picture Macau in your head, you have images of the Venetian or the Parisian or the Galaxy Macau, and they are all located here in Cotai. It is an ideal place to stay because this area is dotted with most of Macau's modern attractions. In fact, the majority of them are housed within these hotels. For example, the newly built The Londoner is home to this Big Ben replica and a Harry Potter exhibition where Potterheads will surely have a field day. Just across the street, inside the Venetian, you'll find the Grand Canal and Team Lab Supernature, one of the best Team Lab museums we've visited so far. Next to it is the Parisian, which boasts a replica of the Eiffel Tower, which has also become an icon of the city. Here at Studio City, the most captivating attractions are this giant figure-8 Ferris wheel called Golden Reel and a fantastic indoor water park. Yes, a water park inside a hotel. Inside the Wind Palace, a newly opened Illuminarium will take you to another world, or if you take these cable cars, just around and above the hotel vicinity. And here at the Grand Lisboa Palace, there's a martial arts arena, AI Wonderland, and a French courtyard. All these have their own selection of in-house restaurants and shops, and all these are within walking distance of each other, which means that if you stay at Cotai Strip, you have easy access to all these attractions. The rooms are spacious and often with a view of the Strip or other landmarks around the area, which are all stunning at night. It can be romantic, so if you're on a honeymoon or celebrating an anniversary or special occasion, consider these hotels. Or if you just want to indulge and treat yourself to a well-deserved vacation or staycation, these are great too. But of course, these hotels are full service and on the expensive side by Macau and Southeast Asian standards. But compared to Hong Kong hotels, these are much cheaper. On our most recent trip, we were able to experience staying at one of these fabulous hotels, thanks to the Macau Government Tourism Office. This is a standard room called Celebrity Vista King Room. It is quite spacious, absolutely squeaky clean, well appointed, and has a gorgeous view of the Strip. The bed was so comfy, and there are a dozen bottles of water on the desk. And an espresso coffee machine too. But when I checked how much this room actually costs, I was surprised that it's not as pricey as I expected. On Klook, this room can go as low as 917 pataka per night on weekdays. For a room like this, I think this is a really good deal considering all its amenities and the location. But on weekends, the rate can shoot up to 2,150 patakas. Over here at Grand Lisboa Palace, a room can go as low as 1,087 pataka on weekdays, but again, expect the rates to go higher on weekends and in peak season. You can check the updated prices on Klook. The great thing about Klook, the rates you see already include taxes, so these are also the final prices. And the best part, you can also slash off some discount by using our promo code ThePoorTraveler. That's ThePoorTraveler, single L. Or click the link in the description and the pinned comment. By the way, although Cotai lies on an island, it's easy to get to other parts of Macau from here. Taipa Village, a community popular for its street food, can be reached on foot. It's quite a long walk, but there are travelators along the way. Here you can go on a food trip like we did. For longer distances, most of these hotels offer free shuttle bus services to and from the airport and key attractions around the city. And there are plenty of public buses too, like this, Bus 26A, which can take you from the Parisian or Studio City to Senado Square, the heart of Macau's historic center. Speaking of historic center, this is the historic center of Macau, which is also the city center. It is the most populated part of the territory, and most tourists gather here because the most recognizable landmark of Macau is right here, the ruins of St. Paul's. The Portuguese influence is in full display here and in the adjacent Senado Square, connected by mosaic art cobblestone streets, flanked by stores selling beef and pork jerky, egg tarts, and other souvenirs. But much of the tourism activities are concentrated in this specific area. As you walk further away, you'll find quiet parks and gardens and very local spots. If Cotai Strip shows off the modern edge of Macau, the downtown area puts its historic roots front and center, especially its Portuguese colonial past. You'll sense it in the street signs and the architecture and the Portuguese and Macanese cuisine. It's a completely different vibe. While Macau is best known for the flashy hotels of Cotai Strip, it also harbors cheaper forms of accommodations. Most of them are located here in the Peninsula. Budget hotels, hostels, and guest houses can be found within and around downtown, which can go as low as 383 patakas. In one of our previous stays years ago, we stayed at a budget hotel called Fuhua. We had a very pleasant stay. The room was neat and the service, good. But again, this was years ago, before the pandemic, so I'm not sure if it has changed since. But its location was fantastic. We just walked most of the time and it was surrounded by restaurants and bakeries that locals frequented. Again, if you're looking for a hotel, Klook has a wide selection including budget-friendly options and you can get extra discounts exclusive to the Poor Traveler subscribers. Just click the link in the description and the pinned comment and at checkout, enter our promo code ThePoorTraveler, single L. As always, the best area to stay depends on your itinerary. Both areas are close to tourist spots. It's just a question of what type of tourist spots are you more interested in. If you're in Macau mostly for its modern, spectacular attractions and you have a bigger budget, choose the Cotai Strip. But if you prefer a more local and more cultural experience, stay in the downtown area in the Macau Peninsula. By the way, Philippine Airlines offers direct flights from Manila to Macau. So if you haven't booked a ticket yet, consider flying with PAL. One thing I love about PAL is the generous baggage allowance that automatically comes with each booking, except for the Economy Super Saver class. For Macau flights, check-in baggage can weigh 25 kilos maximum for economy passengers. That's on top of the 7 kilo carry-on baggage allowance. Often, although some flights with low-cost carriers really do appear cheap, when you start adding baggage allowance, the total cost gets close, and sometimes even exceeding PAL's prices. Another reason we prefer PAL is its 4-star service and delicious in-flight meals and unlimited drinks on board, which are already included in the booking. Visit PhilippineAirlines.com to search for flights to Macau. Again, special thanks to the Macau Government Tourism Office for making our most recent trip possible. We have more Macau videos coming up soon, so subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and ring the bell so you're notified when it's published. If you're watching this on FB, like and follow this page too. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. Just search at The Poor Traveler, single L. We also have a podcast. Follow the Poor Traveler Podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's all for now. Remember, plan smart, travel safe, and make every trip worth it.